Hey everybody, happy Sunday to all of you, and thanks for tuning in to my weekly top 5 cigars. These are the cigars coming out of my humidor, hopefully making their way into yours for your week of smoking. So this week I kind of changed it up again, and last week I did more of a budget-friendly, staying under like that $10 range for the cigars on that list, and this week it's kind of the opposite. There's a couple that are not crazy expensive, but the others, there's a couple on there that are a little bit higher price point, and reason being is that, you know, if you can, every so often, it's nice to treat yourself, and also just for the sake of variety. And I know there's quite a few people that buy cigars and age them with, in fact, there was somebody who shared a story that they bought, if I'm remembering correctly, they had 2 boxes of cigars that they were aging for both daughters' weddings, like future. I'm assuming that that's what he meant by that. So I thought that was a really cool idea. So again, these are nice cigars that it's just a cool idea. Like if you have something that you know in the foreseeable future, you can buy a box of cigars in advance, leave them in your humidor, age them for a while, and celebrate with them as that, you know, event unfolds or whatever it is. So cool idea. Anyways, just rambling on as I normally do. But going right into it, I'm starting with the number 5. We have the Diamond Crown Maduro number 4, which is a flavorful cigar coming out of the Dominican Republic. It's featuring a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Dominican binder and filler. Pretty straightforward notes, kind of a semi-sweet chocolate, leather, a little bit of dried cherry cedar. But a very nice, flavorful, easy to smoke Maduro. Moving on to number 4, we have the La Aurora Ordage. I think I'm saying that correctly finally after several years now. The La Aurora Ordage. I'm a huge fan of La Aurora cigars. Beautiful cigar factory, the oldest in the Dominican Republic, and a very nice history. Also happen to know their master blender very well. He's a good friend. And aside from that, he just has a beautiful palate. So he blends some incredible cigars. And this one in particular is meant to kind of pay homage to the overall practice of extra aging spirits. So this is kind of like the same idea, but in the version of a cigar where it's using extra aged tobacco to create this really nice, elaborate, elegant flavor profile. Again, different feel when you smoke a cigar that has a nice vintage to it. You can just kind of taste the aging, if you will. If you'll notice if you do have cigars, or if you're somebody that does age your cigars for a while, I mean like at least 5 years or so, you'll see a difference in the cigars that you maybe just age like 6 months, and the ones that you've let sit for several years, and then you go revisit those cigars, you'll taste a big difference. So it's kind of a fun practice if you're patient and you have, you know, time and an abundance of cigars. It's just fun to do that. So this one's using a 12-year-old vintage tobacco, Ecuadorian wrapper, Ecuadorian binder, and then the filler has a combination of Dominican from the Chabal Valley, Colombian, and Nicaraguan, all in the filler. So you get the barnyard cedar, leather, you get a subtle nuttiness, and then there's like little teasers of pepper in and out. But again, it's a feel of like a nice vintagey aged cigar. Beautiful addition to the La Aurora lineup. Number 3 has been on my list before. This one is the Lfd La Volcada. Like this cigar a lot because I love Mexican San Andres. That's like one of my favorite types of tobacco when blended correctly. And this one has that as a wrapper. So Mexican San Andres wrapper, Ecuadorian Corojo binder, Dominican filler, leathery, nice sweet raisin notes, a little bit of caramel. It has like that cold brew coffee feel to it, and then little dabs of a cinnamon spice. So really nice, not to mention a beautiful band. I love the whole dancing theme and the red. Just a really pretty cigar and a great flavor. Again, LFD offers really nice portfolio, stronger cigars traditionally, but just really a nice offering. So definitely a cigar that would be cool to buy a box and just let them age for a while and then take them out for that special occasion would be really fun. And again, with the little band that it has, it's kind of appropriate for some sort of party or, you know, just a fun festivity. And again, I know these times that we're in right now, we're all stuck at home. We're not able to do the things that we want. I for one am looking forward to a time when we can celebrate. I did a few weeks back lose an uncle, and not to the COVID, but just old age, and we're not able to do any sort of celebration yet officially, like all of us together. My family's huge, so it was limited to a very small service with immediate family, and so I'm looking forward to that. For example, a gathering with my family when this, hopefully, God willing, is all over. There's actually been a few people that I've known that have passed, including a really good family friend. This was a little bit before, but again, the celebration of life was supposed to happen in April. So it didn't happen, obviously, because you couldn't get together and all that stuff. So anyways, kind of getting sidetracked here, but it just, I'm sure all of you can join in. I know there's been a few that have shared that they've lost loved ones and not able to celebrate their life, attend services, things like that. So I'm looking forward to when that all passes and we can go on again with life with some sort of normalcy. But anyways, sorry about the whole sidetrack thing. Moving on to number 2, we have the Saga. This is the Solas. I just love the whole Saga theme. I love all their different line that they have. Really, Nirka Reyes, she does a great job in bringing forth like a real background and to show her passion for cigars. This one is no different, and has the nice thing with this particular cigar is it's offered in a variety of atolas. So again, something for everybody. It is featuring an Ecuadorian shade claro wrapper, Dominican binder, and then a mixture of Dominican filler. So it's criollo, olor, and then piloto cubano for the filler. Toasted cedar, you get a nice nuttiness. There's a beautiful nutmeg that comes in with a light cinnamon. You get little dabs of vanilla, a little slight hay in the background, but a really nice offering from Saga. Again, De Los Reyes Cigars, their factory is in the Dominican Republic. And I invite you to follow Nirka Reyes if you're not already on Instagram. She always posts really nice things, very thought out, detail, like feel good kind of posts. So I appreciate that. It's nice to see that in the industry. And moving on to number 1 this week, again, with a little bit higher price point, but it's a nice cigar. We have the Don Carlos Anniversario Edicion. This one is the newest addition to the anniversary lineup for the Don Carlos, which originally launched in 2006. Again, it was a tribute type of cigar from Carlitos to his father, Carlos Sr. My only, I don't even know if, I guess it would be considered a complaint, but I guess the only thing that bugs me about this cigar is that it's hard to find detailed information on it, including just on the Fuente website. It gives you kind of a little brief tidbits, kind of similar to kind of like their whole lineup. It's hard to find really detailed information, I've found, with the Fuente line. Not to take anything away from the fact that they make really nice cigars and all of that, but as somebody who reviews cigars and reviews a lot of different cigars, I like to be able to get on to people's websites and find out information to be able to share that information back. So that's my only thing, but it's still a fabulous cigar. One that I actually received from PCB Cigars, so I have to give a shout out to Peter and Rinku Shah. They're awesome, good friends. They have an amazing humidor. I have done videos in the past when I went out to visit. It's been too many years now that I went out to visit their lounge and was just blown away with the selection. In particular, if you're a Fuente fan, if you're looking for a Fuente cigar, Peter will have it. Like, he has an amazing humidor and he ages his cigars and he's very particular. If I'm not mistaken, he's still doing phone orders. I know he has done them in the past for people that have seen some of my videos and called him up and were like, hey, can I get this cigar from you? And he's really good about shipping and sending it out. I have not asked him recently, and I apologize. I wasn't thinking, and I should have checked with him first to make sure that he's still doing that. But either way, it's worth a shot. You can find him on Instagram, PCB Cigars, Panama City Beach, Florida is the location. And again, just a wonderful humidor, really nice person, and just a lover of cigars. So just can't speak highly enough about his collection of cigars and how nice they are, and just everything is pretty amazing. So back to the cigar itself, from my understanding, unless something's changed, and again, I couldn't find the detailed blend information, but I believe it's all Dominican. And originally it was like the Cameroon wrapper that was used on the Fuente Opus X was swapped out with the Dominican wrapper. The blend information is kind of, can't find specifics, so I'm just kind of going out there and seeing what I can put together. I've smoked it a few times, and it's a really nice cigar. Beautiful flavors. And again, if you're not somebody that is a total cigar nerd and worries about the blends, it's probably not a big deal to you. But it is like a pet peeve of mine because I just like to know. But anyways, beautiful flavor. It's a very savory cigar, so you have a nice pepper spice to it. It's gonna pull out really deep notes of leather, very balanced, not incredibly strong, but strong enough. It's a nice solid medium to medium plus, but a beautiful offering again to that full lineup of the Anniversary Don Carlos cigar. And again, it's a limited edition, so there's not a lot of them out there. So if you can find them, it's another one that you should probably, get a box, age some of them, smoke some of them, keep them, smoke them on special occasions. And again, this whole idea behind this week's video is just kind of like a, see if you can get some of those special occasion cigars and keep them for when we can finally go out and celebrate together, hopefully soon. But yeah, rambling on, and I do hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday, a fabulous week ahead of you, and again, stay safe and healthy. God bless.